And the girls have already punched their ticket, and now the boys are getting set, and the Cameron crazy leap over there as the students kind of acting like they do over at Duke for the basketball games as we are underway with this soccer match. As we mentioned previously, Evansville Memorial dressed in their traditional blue with the white numerals. They'll be moving from right to left here at our vantage point at Kuntz Stadium. And the Zionsville Eagles dressed in their white jerseys with the forest green and silver trim with an enrollment of 1,630 students. Evansville Memorial, a member of the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference, and their enrollment is 791. Well, I tell you one thing, Coach, if their enrollment is 791, I hope somebody turned off the light after they left because everybody is here.
They are all here. They always come.
Now midfield third as the ball went over the far touchline. Throw in now at the 18, and they're going to call the Tigers offside right off the get-go. The turf is held up terrifically here at Kuntz. Really great traction throughout the day for the student-athletes on both the boys and girls side. They had the semifinal played earlier on both sides of the field, and then the girls state championship on this field here on the east side of the complex at Kuntz. Ball now in the midfield third is Zionsville trying to control right now with number 14, and that's Dylan Wiley. The ball goes over the far touchline, and now it will be a throw-in for the Tigers. And now they will go with the throw-in. Not a lot of room to throw in here at Kuntz. The ball knocked out of the box nicely by the defense for the Eagles, and now they try to get it up to Harrison Petz. And back defensively for the Tigers is Jonathan Behrens. We're talking about that back-to-back situation for the boys and girls. Carmel came close in 1997 when the girls were crowned champion while the boys were runner-up. And also kind of another interesting note, speaking of Carmel, both of their cross-country teams today were crowned champion in the 63rd annual boys and 28th annual girls meets earlier today in Terre Haute. So we may end up with two double dips here tonight if the Tigers can pull it out. Ball comes over the near touchline now. It's going to be a throw-in for Zionsville deep in their defensive third. 37-11 remaining here in a scoreless tie in the first half. Now reverse header knocked up the elevator shaft that time by number 15, Tyler Veith for the Tigers. Now controlled in the defensive third and kicked back over the midfield area on the play by Jackson check that by number 2, Dylan Maris for the Zionsville Eagles. Now Corrado now with a long pass and an easy job of sealing off on the defensive end. 5'10" and a senior doing a great job with those 18 shutouts this year. Now Petz getting hawked defensively. Looks like right now, Coach, they're man marking up on him. It looks like Emil Garcia paying strict attention to Petz.
Yeah, I find it interesting that Zionsville hasn't been able to play it on the ground as much as I know they would like to. That's their best form of attacks, through the middle and on the ground. Yeah,
they really did a great job today against Marion, Coach. It was like a chess match out there. They played possession soccer. I would say probably had the ball 70% of the time in the match. As right now the ball is deflected back and an easy recovery that time for Trev Wilgus. And just a chess match, playing the Eagles, playing ground ball soccer, never really going with any ground ball earlier today.
Right. Well, I think there's a little bit of nerves on both teams now. They're trying to sort each other out, and with the nerves, I think kids are kind of banging the ball around rather than playing soccer now. But
midfield third on the play to number 4 for the Eagles, and that's Colorado. Looking for centering pass now off the far side for a potential cross from Maris. He gets outside the box trying to get the right foot free. Again goes to Corrado. AJ trying to get the left foot free. Here's a little chip shot and a save on the play. Nicely done of creating the angle and making the stop by Max Knorr for the Eagles. And now a handball is going to be called on the right wing on Blake Elliott, who picked up one of the goals earlier today for the Eagles in their 2-0 win. 34-55 remaining in a scoreless first half. And now the Tigers run out of real estate in the defensive third for Zionsville. Zionsville again will play that ground ball attack. Evansville Memorial will continue to try to press. Kind of interesting situation, Coach. In the state finals, we see a lot more 3-forward sets from some of these teams, and Evansville Memorial being one of those teams that employ that particular strategy.
Right. I talked to Coach Veith about it, and he wasn't sure at the beginning of the year they were going to be able to play that through the whole year, but he said very seldom do they have to come out.
Now Lakowecki on the right side. Here's his cross to the far side. The ball loose and flying through with an opportunity that time was Reedford, but he fanned on the ball outside the 6. Now McCord with a centering pass and a save on the play by Wilgus. Boy, I tell you what, a missed opportunity that time by Reedford in the offensive third.
Those are the kind of goals that make a coach lose his hair.
Yeah, I tell you, he was flying around just outside the 6 that time. Now the ball off the right side to number 13, and that's Weston Wurzman. And now will be a throw in here for the Eagles with 33:45 remaining in a scoreless first half. Now the ball right off the noggin of the Tigers, number 15 that time, Tyler Veith, as he took a face full in the mouth. And now comes back over the midfield stripe. Beautiful move by Lakowecki, moving from right to left on the play. Trying to get through, got upended. A foul is going to be called on number 14 for the Eagles, Dylan Wiley, and it will be a free kick now for the Tigers. Now Reedford approaches. Here's his chip shot and knocked down to the defense nicely by Zionsville. And now they try to come back on the counter here with Casey Yacht. 32-39 remaining in the first half of a scoreless tie. The girls from Evansville, beautiful reverse heel pass that time by Lakowecki. They go into the corner now to Reedford, trying to do the tightrope walk, got the right foot free. Here's his cross, far side header past the far post that time. Good play that time off the cross. Teamwork being exhibited there by the Tigers. And the Shelbourne Clinic presents the Comeback Athlete of the Month. Each month, the Shelbourne Clinic and the IHSAA Sports.org recognize an athlete who has returned to the field from a knee injury. To see this month's and previous winners, click on the Shelbourne logo on the home page. Coming up on 9 minutes gone here in the first half of a scoreless tie. Midfield third, the Eagles now building from left to right on the play with Dylan Wiley. Wiley looking to the far side right now as they do the tightrope walk right in front of the student body of Evansville Memorial. Centering pass now on the cross. Header on the play will come back, and a great job that time by Wilgus to avoid the corner as the ball went off the noggin of Matt Fain, the defenseman for the Tigers.
I think Memorial's done a great job of keeping Pets from touching the ball through the first 10 minutes of the game here.
Well, that's the first step you need to take there, Coach. Just it's kind of like basketball with a star player. Deny him the ball.
Yep.
Now Lakowecki in the midfield area for the Tigers, trying to work his magic now. Beautiful through ball to Veith. Tyler coming in now on the 18 on the play. Great job of sealing off, but they gave up a corner that time. And right now, Tyler Veith, the 5'9 junior with 7 goals and 13 assists on the season. He goes with a low cross on the play, knocked on the defense, and he's going to get another opportunity now on the left wing. He's got some real estate to work right now, trying to go one-on-one. Good defensive play by Dylan Maris. And again, it'll be Veith, and they'll have a plethora of Tigers off the far side. Header knocked down to the far side. One-timer by Reedford for the Tigers. And eventually the Eagles have the answer as they knock it back to the midfield third. Right wing on the play where it's picked up by Justin Neville. His cross knocked down to the defense nicely by Eggleston for the Eagles. And now they try to come back as a forearm shiver being delivered that time by number 2, Dylan Maris for the Eagles. 29:47 remaining. Pets trying to get in there and beat the double team, and the Tigers just say, hey, we're just going to clear this thing out of here and regroup with Jonathan Behrens. Now Pets gets his four-way knocked down that time by double deuce Matt Fain. And it will be another throw in here for the Eagles. Number 14 doing the honors will be Dylan Wiley. And you'll have that short run up here on the near touch line. See the fence right just to the back of him. About 8 feet there for him to run up on as it gets hit and headed out of there again. 29-13 remaining in the first half. They go short this time on the combo, trying to get the possible corner situation deep. Nice cross on the play by Pets, but it goes over the crossbar, upper 90.
You can't give him a shot inside the 30, that's for sure.
And one of those players where he doesn't have to be inside the 18 to really get the crowd excited and cause a threat for the opposing team. 28-31 remaining here in the first half of a scoreless tie. Knocked down to the defense nicely again by double deuce Matt Fain from his left fullback position.
Right.
Now a reverse header on the play outside the 18 looking for Veith and company. Knocked right up the elevator shaft that time by Carter Micasell for the Eagles. Now they try to go with a through ball on the play, looking again for Reedford, trying to get a corner. And a good job that time by Zionsville to push him away from the 6 there, Coach.